G'day team, I'm Jacob Calvert from Takanini SsangYong and LDV, and today it's my pleasure to present to you guys our SsangYong Korando range in all its glory, from an used model of 2016 right through to the beautiful black one you see in the background here, which is a limited edition 2022 SsangYong Korando. Let's go take a look.
Hello.
So here we are, guys, the SsangYong Korando range. Here we see the limited edition top spec 2022 SsangYong Korando, a sport model of the same exterior styling, and we're going to start today by taking a look at this magic little 2016 Kroando SPR, which in its day was the top specification. The SsangYong Korando has been a staple of the SsangYong International range for a great many years now, and this is a classic example of the styling between 2014 and roughly 2017-18. Obviously slight variations through the years, but fundamentally a similar look. One of the awesome things about this car is the great road presence that it has. What I mean by that is it sits extremely well on the road, which makes it comfortable for both short and long journeys. Something else that's very cool about them is because they're considered a crossover SUV, which means in sizing they're halfway between an SUV and a sedan, they have a really great height to be able to climb in and out of. The seats are positioned at almost hip height, so you transition directly in and directly out of the vehicle with ease. Heading inside, as this is an SPR model, it has the nice leather interior all the way through and a few other little features such as heated seats. Oh, the camera doesn't like that very much, such as heated seats, which the buttons are shown here for. All of the Korandos from 2014 onwards come with a Bluetooth entertainment system, as seen here in the middle. Depending on the model and the year, it'll vary between this analog style system and a touchscreen system with reverse camera. Alternatively, they do occasionally have the reverse cameras up here in the rear vision mirror. Just having a little look at the light up display, super clear and easy to read, nice big numbering. Coming on down to the steering wheel, you'll see that all of the buttons you need are at your fingertips anytime. On the left you have entertainment controls for volume, and on the right you have more entertainment controls for volume and changing the song, answering calls, as well as down here is your cruise control option, which you'll find on most of the SsangYong Korando range from 2014 to 2017-18. There's heaps of airbags in this car. The A-pillar is a nice easy one to show you here. And just a little look at the aircon system in the center. Super simple to use, just two dials, on, off, hot, cold. Super straightforward. Coming into the back, lots of leg room for the kids, grandkids, niece, nephew, brother, aunt, uncle. You can sit comfortably with your knees off the seat. Alrighty, so this is, as I said, a classic example of 2014 to 2017-18 Korandos. We are so keen on these right now. If you have one of these at home and you've been thinking about trading up, come on down and have a yarn to one of our friendly staff today, because we are selling these like mad. They are such a popular car, people love them, they're great to drive, really reliable, go the distance, and so we want more. And if you're keen to upgrade yours, then come on down and see us, because we will offer you a great price, because these things are moving fast. With that in mind, here I'd like to present to you the first of our 2022 models today, the Sport Edition 2022 SsangYong Korando. Now, as you can see, there's been a couple of major styling changes in this. They really look very modern and chic, with clean, sharp Italian lines all the way down. In the sport model, you get these super stylish alloy wheels in silver. Same again as the older model. It has that great hip height entry and exit because it is still considered a crossover SUV, halfway between an SUV and sedan. Heading on inside, you'll see that there has been a great many changes. Starting here in the center console with its fully integrated 8-inch touchscreen and reverse camera. This is guaranteed on all 2022 SsangYong Korando units, regardless of which specification you select. So pretty cool that even at the entry level, like here in the Sport, which ranges from $31,990 plus on-road costs, that you can get the touchscreen, Bluetooth, with Apple CarPlay and Samsung CarPlay also. Apple AirPlay, I think they call that, just for accuracy. Coming over, you'll see that the display is now a light up display, again with super clear, easy to read numbering, and colour styled as well. On the steering wheel, they've still kept all those handy features at your fingertips, but they've made it a bit more streamlined. So on the left hand side, you solely have your entertainment system controls, and on the right hand side, you have all of the controls for the cruise control. Just to tell you a little bit about the power and history of this vehicle, the SsangYong Korando 2022, regardless of which specification you select, runs a 1.5 litre Mercedes Dolomite engine, and oh my goodness, it has some pickup. So I personally drive a 2022 SsangYong Korando as my own drive car, supplied by SsangYong here in Takanini. I chose it because it is absolutely the coolest little sedan crossover that you can buy on the market today. There is nothing else I'd rather be running around in. They are very cool. And again, a big part of that is the great road presence. They sit so comfortably on the road that whether you're just shooting about town, to go to the supermarket, to pop to the shops, or on those longer journeys to Wellington from Auckland, to Hamilton, Taupo, even down to Timaru, which I've actually personally done, they are so comfortable and great on the road. They just sit really nicely. Last thing we're going to have a look at today, guys, is the limited edition version of this same car. Just pulling up in the front now. It is this very foxy black one here. Now they are available in a range of colors. Both the 2022 models, Sport or Limited Edition, come in black, grey, white, red, silver. Come on down, get the color you love best. Today on the limited edition, we're going to show you this black one here, and same as I did over the other side with the white one that's just sneaking off in the background, I'm going to start with the rims, because on the limited edition they come with these slightly larger, very cool spiderweb style rims. Alloy, of course, so hard wearing, no hubcaps. They will last the distance. You'll also notice that on the top, another stylized option, they have these fun little running rails coming down, which I think really adds to the chic presence of this vehicle. Moving around to the front now, I'd like to show you that the Korando Limited Edition has parking sensors on both the front and the rear. So I'll come in and have a wee nosy here. So here's one down here, and they let you know the rough distance between you and an object in front of you when you're parking the vehicle. So super easy, you don't have to peer over the bonnet or anything like that. Adds that extra bit of home comfort to it. Next awesome feature about the limited edition as compared to the Sport is it has keyless entry. So when you approach the car, you never ever have to dig through your bag or your pockets for the keys that are buried as deep as they can be, scratching everything up ever again. All you have to do is walk up and push that little button I showed you there, and as long as the keys are in proximity, it will unlock the door. Moving on inside now, same thing again, nice easy hip height, so the transition in and out is super smooth. See if I can show you that by keeping the journey nice and smooth on the camera. The styling inside is much the same as the Sport Edition, so you'll see that again we have this integrated 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Apple AirPlay and Samsung CarPlay, as well through plug and play, as well as your full Bluetooth connectability and reverse camera. The analog up here is much the same as well. Nice light up display, fully customizable in the limited edition, so you can choose a different color to red on the dash if you fancy it. Even the indicators have 5 different options, from crickets to regular tick sounds to beeping, whatever suits you best. Now, the big selling point between the limited edition and the sport edition, which we looked at previously, is the intelligent adaptive cruise control. Now, to tell you a wee bit about that, so the way cruise control works is that you get to the desired speed that you want to travel at, then you turn the cruise control on and it sets you at that speed on your journey. And that's what the sport edition here will do, easy peasy, and so too will our older models for the most part, from 2014 through to the roughly 2017-18. I did mention a price on those before, just while I'm there. They range from around 14,000 to 25,000 depending on the model and spec. And 31,990 here, and 35,990 here, plus on-roads on both of the 2022 models. And what I was saying about before we got into price was the cruise control options. So on this car, the 2022 Sport, and on most of the previous models, the cruise control is a standard cruise control. So you get to your desired speed, you hit the button, it locks you in at that speed, and that is how you consistently travel from there on out until you hit the brakes, and then it comes off and obviously you slow down. With the 2022 limited edition SsangYong Korando and its intelligent and adaptive cruise control, it is so much smarter than that, because what this awesome car will do, as well as hold at the speed that you set it to, is brake automatically based on the momentum of the car in front. So if you're on the motorway and the car in front of you hits the brakes, slows down a little bit, slows down for an emergency stop, your car will replicate the speed of the car in front, which is just amazing. And so that's the adaptive side of the intelligent adaptive cruise control. But on top of that, there is also the intelligent side, where this car will actually have some input in the steering as you travel on the road. What do I mean by that? Well, when you put the intelligent adaptive cruise control on, the vehicle will actually adjust the steering wheel to hold you within the lines of the road based on a traveling radar system located in the front windscreen. Now I'm going to wrap this up a wee bit, guys, because the rain is just starting to set in here in Auckland. We've been waiting for a little tornado to come through, a hurricane to make its way. So I'm just going to finish by showing you down the boots of all 3 cars here, starting with the limited edition, which has a great amount of boot space to fit the dog or the bags in, the kids if they're misbehaving. And it also comes with a full-size spare tyre. It also comes with a full-size spare tyre, so that if you have a puncture on the side of the road and you're in the middle of nowhere, you've got a full-size spare there. Coming down to the SsangYong Korando 2022 Sport. Here it is here. You'll see that the boot is a little bit deeper, but still the same length backwards, and the reason for it being a little bit deeper is there is no full-size spare on board with this vehicle. Instead, it comes with a puncture kit and a pump. And finally, coming down to the classic style Korando here in the back, again great boot space, a little bit tighter than the previous models. So if you're in than the new models, so if you're in a new model and you think you need a bit more boot space, a great way to do it is to upgrade now. This is an SPR, so it does also come with the full-size spare in the back. It's important to note that that varies from model to model in the previous models of these vehicles. Well, thanks so much for your time today, guys. It's been really awesome having a yarn to you. So just to go through again, the classic style Korandos range from about 15,000 right the way through to about 25,000. On a sport model 2022 Korando, you're looking at 31,990 plus on-road costs. And finally, when you come to the limited edition 2022 SsangYong Korando, you're looking at 35,990 plus your on-road costs there. Well, I'm Jacob Calvert. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure chatting to you from here at Takanini SsangYong and LDV. I'd love for you to get in touch with me directly if you're interested in one of these vehicles, or even more importantly, if you have a classic Korando that you'd like to trade. We are really desperate for some second-hand Korando stock. We've got about 5 out there on the yard at the moment, but we always want more because they are a really great seller, guys. People just love these cars. They are such a beautiful, high quality car. So I'm Jacob. You can reach me at 027 538 8939. Again, that's 027 538 8939. And you can reach the dealership or any of our friendly staff at 09 295 1660. Again, that's 09 295 1660. All these details should be down in the description below, so just check it out. And yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Cheers, guys. This weekend, just to add, my goodness, sorry guys, this weekend is Anzac Weekend, and so we will be closed on Monday from normal operations. However, we are open for Saturday, Sunday, normal business, regular trading hours, 9 AM till 5 PM on the Saturday, and you've got 10 AM until 5 PM on the Sunday there. So come on down, see one of the friendly staff, say g'day, have a look around, kick some tyres, maybe even go home with a flash new car. Thanks so much. Cheers. Bye.